Do you know the true meaning of Christmas? Have you ever wondered about its origin and how it became the global phenomenon it is today? In the next 7 minutes, we will take you on a journey through time, tracing the roots of Christmas and exploring its deeper significance. We start in the ancient times, long before the birth of Christ. The winter solstice, the shortest day of the year, has always been a time of significance. Many ancient cultures, including the Romans and the Celts, held feasts and celebrations to mark the return of the sun and the promise of spring. The Romans, for instance, celebrated Saturnalia, a festival of light leading to the winter solstice. Fast forward a few centuries, and we see the birth of Jesus Christ. Although the exact date of his birth remains a mystery, by the 4th century, the Church in Rome had begun celebrating it on December 25th, a date that coincided with the winter solstice on the old Julian calendar. This celebration, known as the Feast of the Nativity, eventually spread to the rest of the Christian world. Now, let's turn our attention to the Middle Ages. During this time, Christmas became a season for merrymaking and feasting. Carols were sung, gifts were given, and the poor were often invited to feasts in the spirit of charity. In the Victorian era, Christmas underwent another transformation. Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, published in 1843, popularized the idea of Christmas as a time for family, goodwill, and generosity. This era also saw the introduction of many modern Christmas traditions, including Christmas trees and greeting cards. So, what's the true meaning of Christmas? At its heart, it's a celebration of hope and rebirth, a time to gather with loved ones and a season of generosity and goodwill. It's a reminder that even in the darkest days of winter, the promise of spring is never far away. In summary, the celebration of Christmas has evolved over the centuries, influenced by ancient festivals, Christian traditions, and popular culture. From the ancient winter solstice celebrations to the modern family gatherings, it has always been a time for hope, rebirth, and unity. So as you celebrate this festive season, remember the rich history and deeper significance behind the merriment and joy. And that, my friends, is the true meaning of Christmas.